everyone, welcome back into the AM show. Now, joining us today is Junie Ortiz, the creative force behind Kickz by Beast. He has taken his love for art and sneakers and turned it into custom designs worn by athletes, musicians, and even legends like KRS-One. So from DJing big events to now inspiring kids through his work, Junie is making a name for himself in both culture and community. So without further ado, welcome to the show, Junie Ortiz.
Thank you.
Yes.
It's a pleasure, man. I've been waiting for this day.
Yeah? How you doing today?
I'm good. I'm good.
Yeah.
Blessed, you know.
Oh, I love it. And can we just start off by talking about your fit today? Because I love the logo on that shirt. Tell us a little bit about that.
Right, so I figured let's just go with the plain logo and some rhinestones on it. And make it look good for the show.
Yeah. Well, it's looking fantastic, and I cannot wait to get into all the inspo behind your entire brand, what you're doing now. But I kind of just want to take it back for a second, and I just want to know, like, when you were younger, was being an artist, was being creative always something that you had, or was it not a passion you found out till later on in life?
When I was younger, I liked to always like draw and color and stuff like that. Not too much of the painting though. It was always sketching something out or just coloring in a book or something, get a black book and just color it out. But growing up, like you mentioned, I was always in the music, around music. I had friends that did music. Did shows, did it all. Went from a hype man to marketing, promotion, a little management, you know. I did a little bit of everything. DJ. I DJed for about 7 years.
Oh, wow. Oh, okay.
So I was in the club scenes where we did the festivals, Puerto Rican, National Day parades. As the name grew, I went by the name of DJ Junie the Beast.
Okay.
So as I kept putting myself out there, I landed and I was able to do the Monroe College float for 6 years in the National Puerto Rican Day Parade.
Wow.
So we're talking about 1 million point something spectators out there every year. So I just continued with it. I kept going forward, and I was able to work with Maybach Music, the Coke Boys, got to run into a lot of artists, different showcases. And one day I didn't lose the passion for music. It is always gonna run through my blood.
Yeah.
But a new vision came in.
I get that. But it's all in the creative world, right?
All in the creative world.
Yeah.
You know, you gotta line up your music, your playlist, and it's like now you gotta line up the brushes, the paint, and all the material you're gonna use.
Oh, totally.
Yeah, you know, I was gonna say, because being involved in the music industry, especially, you know, you were a DJ, you had to do a lot of different things.
Right.
DJing, you did the marketing side, the promotion. You probably operated even as an A&R where you was looking for talent. You always looking for talent. So you have all of these different skill sets. So how does that relate to? I feel like it's just doing multiple things. I feel like, how does that relate to what you're doing right now, still doing multiple things?
Well, now it relates to the music because I had to sit down and think like, okay, I'm going into something new, but before going into this whole art world, I had to sit down and realize what outlets was I able to pick. So it went back to me hitting up different artists and, can I make a pair of shoes for you? You got a show coming up. I see this showcase coming up, and people just believed in me. They was like, let's do it. I need something to look fly.
Yeah.
So,
what was it about shoes and sneakers? Because this idea came about to kind of venture from DJing and music now into this form of artistry during the pandemic. So can you bring us back to that moment? What sparked the interest in creating this brand and specifically sneakers?
I'm a sneakerhead.
You've always been a sneakerhead.
I got a whole closet full of sneakers.
Okay, are you the guy when you're wearing a fresh pair of sneaks and you have to tie your shoe, you take it off so that way it doesn't crease, right? Are you a big crease guy?
As you see, I don't even tie my shoes.
Oh, there you go. Okay.
I just lace them up nice and we walk out the door.
And you're good to go.
Right.
I get it. So take us back to the pandemic when this idea all came about.
Oh wow, that was the very start of Kickz by Beast.
Yeah.
Yeah, my son Josiah, he's in the house playing, and out of nowhere we seen that it was a change in him. So when we took him down, he got tested for COVID, and he came out positive.
Oh, wow.
So it was around the time that they wanted everybody to quarantine when you get the COVID. So he was down, he kept talking about it to me, and I said, since he's always watching TV or sleeping, I'm gonna just quarantine with him. So I make sure he's good. If he need anything, I get it. I start cleaning the closet one day. I find a fresh pair of Air Force Ones.
The white ones?
All white.
Oh, yeah.
So I had brushes, I had a little paint, came up with a cartoon style for it. I decided to just put a regular picture on Instagram. And that's when everybody was like, how much you pay for them? Where did you get them? Where can I buy them? Wow. And I said, I did them myself. They belong to my son. I just created it and gave it to him.
Wow.
So if it wasn't for Josiah, which, you know, he's here with me today also,
Yeah.
it won't be no Kickz by Beast. I probably would still be DJing.
That's amazing.
Wow.
That's amazing.
Right.
So what was that first image? What was the first design that you did?
It was all red, and it had the cartoon style on it with the lines and everything.
Yeah.
So it made it pop with a little black on it and the white on the soles. So yeah,
That was it.
that was it.
And then you put it on.
I put it on Instagram, and everybody was just like, I like them, where you got them, where can I buy them, who did them. You're talking to the guy, come see me.
And now within just like 5 years, you've worked with athletes, you've worked with boxers, you've even designed with KRS-One. So how did you go from, okay, this first post, people like it, now let me branch out and see who'd be interested? Tell us about that journey.
Right. So before I could even do any sneakers, I have a friend, Danny Cortez, does miniatures and stuff like that all around New York City. And he gave me my first set of brushes and the right paint that I needed to take off with it. So shout out Danny Cortez. You know, he's always been in the loop. And baseball players, boxers, KRS-One. So baseball, I went with the Cyclones. They in Brooklyn. I ain't had to go too hard, you know. We did couple of cleats for Junior Santos, Sammy Tavares. Did a Joker style cleats also for one of the guys. Artist wise, KRS-One, I decided to go with him first. Legendary.
Yeah.
Can't get better than that.
I'm telling you.
And the first boxer to actually give me the opportunity to do his shoes was Cesar Francis. They call him the Rain Man. He's from Brooklyn.
Wow.
Born in Panama. Awesome fighter. To this day, I still do his shoes. And, you know, if it wasn't for him, I won't get the opportunity to put my work out there. I've been featured on ESPN, The Zone, all these boxing outlets and everything, just for him giving me the opportunity. So, you know, I thank him too. And, you know, he has a fight September 5th. I will be doing another pair of shoes that I'm working on for him. So.
Hey.
Yeah. So what's that process like? That, okay, so you know that there's a match on the 5th, right?
Right.
How do you draw inspiration from that? Do you talk with him specifically about what he's looking for? Or is he like, here, it's a free-for-all, just go have at it?
We sit down and we talk about it. If he's out of town or whatever, we'll get on the phone and he'll let me know the colors. He'll send me the shoes and I'll tell him my ideas. I'll mix it up with his ideas and he's gotta be flashy, man. Yeah, he's gotta be flashy. I did one shoe all rhinestoned out in orange and purple for him.
Ooh.
The whole shoe is rhinestone.
Yeah.
And September 5th, we're gonna see one in all purple.
Oh, rhinestones?
All rhinestones.
Wow.
How fun is that?
It's fun. As long as I got the right materials and I got the music playing, we're ready to roll.
Oh,
Yeah.
wait. So tell us, so the music while you're designing? Is
While
that
I'm designing.
Set the scene
Right.
for us. Set
Right.
the mood. How does it go in the shop?
I have a playlist. It's mixed with a little hip hop, R&B,
Okay.
little classics. You know, I like little slow jams and stuff like that too. So I get in the groove. Once I'm in the zone, it's over.
That's it.
I let the paintbrush just flow it out.
I love the DJs in him always.
That's what
So
I'm saying.
you know, I take my time. I like to perfect it, and it's not done until I say it's done.
I hear that. I hear that. Now, are you in a lab, or you have a separate studio that you work in?
Right now, I'm working out of my home.
Yeah.
So I have
And
a
what's
whole
that setup
corner
like?
set up
Yeah.
and with lights and stuff like that. But in the future, I'm trying to go mobile. You know, is a lot of sneakerheads out there, even if they don't do the custom work and all of that. In the beginning, I started doing like restoration and deep cleaning and stuff like that. So hopefully we can have a mobile parked up somewhere. If you need your sneakers clean, your shoes, just
Yeah.
stop by and we take care of it.
That's
Yeah,
such a
I
great
love that.
idea.
I love that.
Oh, wow.
Also one of the things that I love about what you do is sometimes, when you got customizations, sometimes like it's almost it's hard to attain. It's like sometimes the price point is so astronomical. You're like, man, I can't ever get, a hold. I can't never work on get something like that to wear on my own. I think you've managed a way to always make sure that if people want to reach you for custom pieces, they always have that ability to do that. What gave you that inspiration to make sure that, hey, listen, I'm doing my designs. Anybody who wants to get in contact with me to do it, I want them to be able to reach me. How did you maintain that heart behind it?
Well, I always set a time frame. So I usually tell people, they like, what's the turnaround time? I tell them 2 weeks. I'll be lying.
I love the honesty.
I'll be lying. I'm going to be honest.
Yeah.
I just tell them 2 weeks just because, like I said, the perfection is the number one key.
Yeah.
So the way I blow their mind is with the turnaround time and that final look is like that shine is what I look to see their expression. I'm not worrying about the design because you told me what to do on the shoe.
Yeah.
So you know what's gonna be on the shoe.
Right.
You don't know how the shoe is gonna look at the end. So that shine and that time I put into the final touches is what makes me happy when I give the shoe back to the client.
Yeah.
That's
Makes
amazing.
it all worth it for you?
It's all worth it.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Is it a sense of pride too?
Right.
Yeah, it's a sense of pride. Well, you know what? I like that you give yourself 2 weeks because there's nothing worse than being rushed when you have to be creative, right?
I don't like to be rushed.
Yeah, I get it. And I mean, a pair of shoes that looks like you did not rush on, but you did a fantastic job. We were talking about boxing, how doing boxing shoes have kind of just expanded your business. And you did one for Jose Lopez, actually.
Right.
And so we actually have a photo of that. And I want to know the inspiration behind these shoes because look how good those look. Those look so crisp and fun. So tell us about this.
Well, this was the first time I did this shoe right here. We went simple with it. Jose Lopez goes by the name of Self-Made. We went with the Mexican colors. He's Mexican, so we went with the Mexican colors, and the shine. Just look at it. It's like it's so amazing.
It looks so fresh.
Right. So he told me the colors he wanted.
Yeah.
I told him we could add the name on the back and everything, and he actually pinpointed out to me through photos where he wanted the red, where he wanted the green, and we got it done. These sneakers took about 4 days to do.
Wow. Okay.
Man.
Yeah.
4 days. My fastest work is probably 2 days and a half.
Wow. Okay.
Wow.
Yeah, but that's 2 days and a half. No sleep, no
Going in.
rest.
Yeah.
Maybe
Yeah.
a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, and right back to work.
But no sticky fingers on the sneakers.
Nothing,
Yeah.
nothing.
I love that. And in addition to the boxing, So you also, I was reading up. There's connections that you have with Maybach Music, with Rick Ross. I read, and also Mayor Eric Adams.
Oh, well, Eric Adams, we was gonna do a specific shoe for him, but it was a time where he got real busy and stuff like that.
Yeah.
They did tell us that they'll let us know when the right time would be for him, that he settles down.
For sure.
So we still looking forward to do something for him.
Yeah.
Whether he's in office or not, he's gonna get a pair of Kickz by Beast.
Oh,
There we go.
Yeah,
There we go.
he's gonna get a pair. And as far as Maybach, I'm still connected with some of the artists and stuff like that. So when I was DJing with them, it was just like a Latin division they had that was run by UB the Underboss out in Miami.
Okay.
He's from Hialeah though, Cuban guy, much love. And to this day, I still stay in contact with them. We still chop it up and have good conversation. And
I love that.
you know, they try to pull me back in, like
To the music.
DJ, you know, and I'm like, I think I'm having a little too much fun on sneakers. You know?
Yeah, you're doing fantastic. I mean,
Thank
we're
you.
talking within 5 years now, less than 5 years of you doing this. So, from everything you've done so far, what's been like the biggest challenge? Like, what's the biggest lesson you've learned in doing all of this that you didn't realize when you first started this business?
Oh man, the Rain Man.
Yeah,
The Rain Man.
that was the hardest project.
He always puts me to work. he has to be like, he gets the special treatment.
Okay.
But I guess it happens when that's the only guy that gave you the first opportunity. But the Rain Man,
Yeah.
he puts you to work.
Yeah.
So I see it as all the training and everything he does in the gym, he puts me to do it with the shoes.
Yeah, we're all working hard.
But he gets the best out of me. He gets the best out of me. All my challenges and everything's been through him.
Wow.
From the rhinestones to the designs to even, you know, when a family member passed, Mr. Guzman, let him rest in peace. He was a trainer that started him off. We dedicated a pair of shoes to him for a fight.
Wow.
And it took me some time to do that one. Not just because it was the shoe and it was for the Rain Man, but it got real like emotional, and you know, so I had to really take my time and make sure that sneaker was ready for the spotlight.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So it had the colors, it had it had everything in it.
Wow.
I let the paintbrush flow.
Wow.
Beautiful.
You know,
That's amazing.
and if it wasn't for him, I think it would be difficult to get into the boxing game, because these boxers are training, they running, they go to bed early. They got to be up at 4 or 5 in the morning to run. So for you to really get in contact with them, if you're not in the gym, if you're not traveling or going to fights or events, how you gonna get to these guys? So I made it my business to make it out there and connect with a couple of these boxers. So I done stuff for like Jose Lopez, Nikita, Jacob Solis, you know, and it goes on and on and on. And hopefully one day, just like we got KRS-One, hopefully one day we can end up doing Jake Paul, Tank, whoever, you know. It's just to keep consistent.
Yeah.
So as long as the work is flowing, the brush is flowing.
Come on. I love that. That's what I love that.
Yeah.
So
That's a vibe.
that's where I try to take it, you know.
Yeah.
I personally don't own any work of myself.
Why is that?
I don't
No?
know.
No?
Wow.
You've never been inspired to do something
I never
just for
did
you?
nothing for me. I never. I never felt like I had to. I know there's a lot of people that do great work and better work probably, but I don't see it as a competition. Because I see myself, I'm not gonna say better than everybody, but I should be ranked up there with them, you know?
100% you should,
I see my work is awesome. I have great talent. I have a vision. So if anything, I should bring the competition.
There it is,
we
yeah.
go.
You have passion, too.
Right.
You can't teach passion.
No.
No.
You got to be born with it.
Yeah, 100%.
Right.
Well, the only way to do it.
You guys love to host. I love to paint.
Hey, look at that. And then we get to talk about it.
And we talk about
it. all works
That's
together
it.
well.
We just build a nice conversation.
Yeah.
That's it. I love it. Now, what would you say? So you have a signature. I mean, as we're looking at some of your pieces, I mean, there is a signature. I would say excellence is just putting out excellent work is one of the things that you stand by. But from a style perspective, someone says, listen, Kickz by Beast, you go to him because what are they going to say after that?
He's amazing. He's the best. He's a beast. Right.
There it is.
The name says it all.
Yeah.
The name says it all.
Yeah.
I've shown pictures to people and their first response is, you really a beast. But when they see the final look, it's like, oh my God, I don't know what to say. You're a monster. You beyond a beast. You this, you that. And I take it all. I take it all.
Yeah.
I take the love. I take the hate. I take it all.
Yeah.
It makes me build. It pushes me forward. I take it all. The criticism, I love it. But that shine is what really catches their eye, their attention. That final touch is what's like, I gotta come see you.
Yeah. I love it. You know what? I think you're just inspiring us to just live beast mode, right?
Yeah.
Just live like a beast in anything we're doing.
That's it. Maybe one day I should send something here just so you guys can have the AM show logo on the
we love it. We would rock that. That'd be super cool.
Yeah, the AM show. Those are shoes made by Kickz by Beast. He send them here.
Yeah.
They be part of that flower right there.
We put it right there.
Hey, we're sneakerheads. I'm not wearing mine today, but Z has his
okay.
blank canvas there.
That
So
is all right.
we're not gonna say no to that. We love it.
We'll do it. I stay in contact with Jackie.
There we go.
Yeah.
There we go. I love to hear it. And
one of the best.
Yeah, we've been speaking a lot about the sneakers, but now I want to see some in real life. And I know you brought some of your original designs with us. So guys, what we're gonna do is we're gonna take a quick commercial break, and when we come back, we are gonna show off these beast Kickz right here live on the show. So don't go anywhere. There is more with Mr. Junie Ortiz once we return. Woo-hoo!
All right, welcome back to the AM show. You know we are here with the one and only Junie Ortiz, better known as Kickz by Beast. As you see, we got it laid out here. And without any further ado, I'm going to pitch it to Junie. He's going to give us a little bit of run through of what we got here, because I'm telling you, my eyes, because the shine, the shine is crazy, but we want to know all about what we have here. So let us know. What's up?
Yeah.
Well, these right here are simple. Again, it goes back to KRS-One. It's about, with these three, there's 13 pairs I've done. All different colors, different designs. They gave me the color. They told me what they wanted on them, and I just went off with the rest. So like these black ones she's holding, they said we want a turntable on it. So there goes the turntable.
Oh, there it is. Okay.
Yeah, I kept the name as the original with the gold. And the Temple of Hip Hop, is out in New Jersey. If anybody's out there and they want to check it out, it's a good place. A lot of historic memories and knowledge there.
Yeah.
So these right here, we went with the Skyline, Boogie Down Production, which is KRS-One's, from the start. And the rhinestones, we went different on the name with the rhinestones. So it's like, they haven't seen these yet, as a matter of fact.
Oh, really?
You guys are the first.
This is the exclusive.
They haven't got pictures, videos, or nothing. These right here is just one of a kind right here.
Wow.
So these are official 4K. So let me let y'all know.
These are 4 KRS-Ones. So with the past pairs I've done, he just came back from tour in Germany, and I could say he wore about 7 of the other colors that I've done.
Wow.
So
yeah.
he's done the blue, the purple, the yellow, the green, and gold, black, blue. It goes down.
And they literally picking these up today.
Today they go this afternoon about 3 o'clock. I'll be meeting up with my boy Joey True, and they'll be going straight to him.
Amazing. Now, are these designs that you guys chatted about ahead of time, or are you at the stage with him where he's like, hey, just give me something unique?
I chop it out a lot with his manager. So she's like, I'm gonna send you 3 pairs, 5 pairs, 6 pairs. And I just tell her what you want on it.
Yeah.
And so she would say, I need a microphone. There goes the microphone right
Ah,
there.
okay.
You see? She said, I need the turntable, and we went with the logo. It's gotta keep it classic.
That's
There you
amazing.
go.
And so I'm looking on the side of this. So this is the Boogie Down production. That's their official logo.
That's KRS-One. Yeah, that's their official logo. They have it on their merch and everything.
This is amazing. So I mean, I think it's also just incredible that you could take a logo the way it exists and you could form fit it, add it to sneakers. I mean, you're talking about things that are fully customizable, which is amazing. But it's like it has that customization, but then it has the Kickz by Beast
touch on it.
Exactly. This is
those are iconic.
So when I look at these sneakers, and even before the shine or anything, and I'm like, oh, I need to go back and hit this and hit that, or even with the shine, I'm like, it's not shining enough. You know, so
That's the signature there. More
so
shine, the better.
I do it at home and stuff, you know. Sometimes my sister tells me, you're driving me crazy with this smell. And I'm like, but I gotta get them out. I gotta get them out. Give me 5 minutes. I have the fan blowing out the window and everything.
The studio's cooking, baby.
But she understands, and you know, it's just me and her. And when I'm at work there, it's like nobody bothers, you know. And it all goes back to, if it would have never been for my son, I think I would have never started this, man.
Yeah.
So, and then we got these bad boys here.
Yeah, let's chat about these ones.
Yeah, these are boxing shoes. They were worn by Cesar Francis, the Rain Man. First round knockout.
First round
with these
knockout.
shoes.
First round knockout.
First round knockout.
Right.
This is good luck. Can we rub it for good luck? Is that what we do?
If you see, I mean, they still look fresh, but on this one, you could tell that they were worn, you see? So I didn't want to touch them up or anything, see? I just left it how it is. That's how he put them on. That's how he left them. So, you know, it got his kid's name, CJ, you know?
Ah, that's what these are. Okay.
Both of his boys' name. We did our thing, and he did his thing.
That's right. That's right.
That's iconic there. No, these are one of those shoes where eventually you need to put it, like, hang it up. Like, look, these were worn and it's designed by Kickz by Beast.
That's it. So when I see these, it always, these are special to me because when I see it and you think about first round knockout, it all goes back like we mentioned before. You know, he gave me the first opportunity to do boxing shoes, and when I first started with him, the very first year, he won Prospect of the Year, and we also got Knockout of the Year.
Wow.
So, you know, that means a lot to me. And when I say he and still do these shoes, it's like, we need another one. So when he put these on, it's like DJ Khaled says, another one.
Right. Another one.
Another one.
Right,
It's quite incredible just seeing these pieces up close and personal, and your connection that you have with each one. And just speaking of connection, being a part of your community is a big deal for you. You've done pop-up shops and you've done giveaways with your sneakers. Why is that so important for you to give back on top of doing all these amazing things?
I come from a rough neighborhood. I was born and raised in Bushwick, so I know there's some families out there that can't provide, could provide. If they can, they provide with what they can. So I've given away T-shirts. I've made sneakers and gave them away. I try to interact a lot with kids. Again, back to my son Josiah. He's had an art club. I took a big part of it. I had kids with brushes, paint, and everything. And we came up with a sign for the school, and it was amazing, man. I love working with kids. They're the future, you know. As long as you keep them on the right path and you show them right from wrong and respect, they could be what they want to be.
That's so true. Yeah, they could be designing sneaks maybe
Right.
with you one day when the company expands.
We could do it. I'd
Yeah.
be more than happy to come out to schools. If any schools out there want to contact us, and we could do an after-school program or something and get these
Workshops.
kids working on some shoes.
Yeah.
We'll make a design from the school logo on the shoe, whatever they want. Put it in the
at you.
principal's office. Who
Yeah,
cares?
you already have the ideas.
Right.
I love it. Now, speaking
Yeah.
of the kids, what advice would you give those kids who are creatives, maybe not just for sneakers, but just kind of have that knack for creativity? What advice do you give them to pursue their passion?
Never give up. Anything you like to do or want to do, you could make it happen.
Yeah.
Yeah, never give up. I mean, I came to a point where about a year and a half ago, I went through something, and you know, I didn't want to know about shoes. I didn't want to know about music. I didn't want to know about anything. And I said, well, if I stop this, where will I go from there? And I already built a name for myself. You know, I had done a pair for KRS-One. I'd done shoes for some of the top guys in boxing, and I said, why give it away now? So what I did was I took this passion and I said, I'm just gonna run with it, and this is what's gonna rebuild me again, you know?
Yeah.
So any kids out there that struggle with things or whatever, it's not easy making these guys. I might sit here and talk to you guys and tell you this is easy, but each one of these rhinestones get put in there hand by hand.
Wow.
You know?
Wow.
Yeah.
Some of them fall off, some of them stay on there, some of them move while you're still working on it, and
Yeah.
I just keep it going, you
Yeah.
know?
Yeah.
But with God, number one,
Yeah.
and the faith and the passion you have in what you want to do,
Yeah.
you can always move forward.
Amen
love
to
that.
that. Amen to that.
I love that. What would be one thing that you would tell your younger self? You know, you pour into the youth, and you know, you already said never give up. But one specific thing that you would tell Junie in your early stages, you coming up, that you know now that you want your younger self to know.
Just find the key to success. Find the key to success and push forward. You know, don't be afraid to ask for help. Because when I started this, it's like I said, great buddy of mine, Danny Cortez, gave me my first set of brushes and my first paint. And when I did my first sneakers, he said, they look amazing. He said, now let's get out there, let's see what you do and invest in yourself. So
Yeah.
this is what we did. We invested in brushes and paints and
Yeah.
all types of different materials, and here we are today.
Yeah, doing it with the beast mentality.
That's it,
Beast
beast mode.
mentality.
Yeah.
I love it. Now, before we let you go, you said September 5th is the next time we're
It's
going to be
going
able to see
down.
your designs
Right,
live.
on the
Anything else
Rainman.
upcoming that you want to share with us?
I've been hit up by a guy who has an orchestra.
Okay.
Wow.
So we're gonna work on some shoes for him, and just stay on the lookout for Monster Jam.
All right,
yeah.
Monster Jam.
Okay.
Yeah, that's as much as I could go. I know
Okay,
you wanna
okay,
know.
all right.
I know
Well,
you're trying to dig in the
I'm
crates.
trying to see if we get the exclusive here,
Right.
Junie, but
Yeah.
guys, we're just going to have to
But
keep
that's as much
following
as
your
we
journey.
could go.
Yeah.
So just, you know, I have the Instagram and stuff, Kickz
Yeah.
by Beast, and that's where you're gonna find everything.
Perfect. We're going to keep looking, guys. We
Right.
have that linked right below here. So go give him a follow. Check out the website as well. And thank you so much for
Thank
coming
you,
here.
thank you.
Your
It was
incredible
a pleasure.
story.
I had
yeah.
fun, and
Yeah.
just look out for the sneakers. They
Oh,
come.
We're
yeah.
going to look.
I'm
We're
gonna
look.
send them with Jackie,
Okay.
so they'll be here.
Well, thank
Yeah,
you. We're
yeah,
very
yeah.
excited
They'll be
for
here.
that. All right.
Ready.
So
Yeah.
That's amazing. Listen, we are here. You have heard it here.
Right.
Listen, look them up. The Instagram, all the information is on the bottom. Junie, it's been a pleasure. Your
Thank you.
kicks, the shine, all of that, the unique, your story.
Right.
We love it. You are a born Brooklyn native, so what better way than to have you showcased and showing how you came up. You know what I mean? This is incredible. You're here for the culture. We love
Right.
you. Thank you. Appreciate
you. I
you, bro.
appreciate
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
All right, guys, we're going to take a quick commercial break, and we have more of the show when we return, so don't go anywhere.